Okay, so I came to semester in the city with expectations and along with learning the immense power that unconditional love of self and others has to offer to your own world. I also learned that it is better to come into situations without expectations so that instead of being disappointed when things don't go as planned, you are instead surprised. That isn't to say that I don't appreciate my time here because I have learned so much about myself in the past few months. I learned how to be at peace in my own solitude because that is so much better than being in situations that don't serve you any personal gain. I learned to enjoy my own company and I started being more consistent with personal goals that I had for myself at the beginning of this year. I started building healthy habits like making sure I was feeding myself, drinking water, not sacrificing my own happiness for others, and overall just being nicer to myself, not pushing my limits, setting boundaries because Lord knows that had been something that came easy to me. I appreciated the space that SITC provided me where I felt safe enough to speak my mind in a way that I had never been able to do in the past, with no fear of judgment. I'd much rather speak my mind and keep silent. I was silent for most of my life. I think it's about time I step into the role of the person I was always meant to be. As long as you move with good intentions and are your most authentic self, don't let anyone try to make you feel less than because they aren't sure of themselves. I learned to be confident in the workplace and with the decisions that I make, and I so greatly thank my mentor, Elise, because she allows me to be myself and she trusts that I will give her the best of my work. Elise is a disabled woman of color, and she is the most amazing human I've met. She is executive director of not one but two nonprofit organizations, and she puts her all into her organizations. And from her, I learned that even when you do your best to accommodate everyone, there will always be someone who's not satisfied with their best. Despite dealing with misogyny, sexism, ableism, and racism, she still stands tall and remains in her power. That is the best thing you can do to people who try to make you feel little. You stand up and you show them exactly why you are so sure of yourself. When you have trust in yourself, people have trust in you. At the beginning of the semester, we wrote a letter to our future self. I remember writing that I would hope for new experiences and for growth, and I definitely got that. I'm leaving here much more confident than I was coming in. I'm confident about the decisions that I'm making in the present moment that will benefit my future self. I feel like I rekindled a part of myself that I didn't think that I would find again so soon. If you can't be happy in the present moment, what makes you think that you will be happy when you get the actual life you want? Life is all about making the best of what you already have. You can't appreciate the good without the bad. I wanted to be here, and although things didn't go the way that I expected them to go, I'm proud of how far I've come. Everything I've been through has led me to this point in my life, and I am genuinely the happiest I've ever been. I don't know where life is taking me, but I am confident that I will end up right where I need to be.